Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rome Total War. Today we're going to be playing a new series type of thing because we are returning to everything, thank God. And we're going to be doing a bit of, not a campaign, oh yeah it's a campaign, so that's a lie, it's the Imperial campaign. So we got battles, you got custom battles, quick battles, where essentially you do a skirmish, which if anyone knows what Total War is just a large scale battle. Imperial campaign, however, is the battles, but also a bunch of other stuff thrown in as well. So we're going to do the campaign. I'm going to start a series on this. The one thing I will need to note, by the way, is that my microphone is bad. I wanted to get a new one, but I didn't have enough money for the ones that I wanted, so I'm going to look online for a better one, hopefully, and we're going to work from there, fingers crossed. So we're going to play as the Julii because that's the one you start off with thing. So we'll have no advice. We're going to have it on easy difficulty because I'm actually new to the game. I've never played Total War before. No, sorry, that's a lie. I played one, but I don't remember it. So just going to do it on easy. Oh, the battles actually, I think they can stay on medium. They can stay fine for battles. It's just the campaign itself because the campaign is such a pain in the arse. What's the short campaign? Hold 15 provinces to destroy or outlast the ghouls or the goals. Become the supreme ruler of Rome and control 15 provinces. I think we'll just stick with the long game. I don't like battle time limits, but I think I'll keep it on anyway. Follow AI character movement. Yeah, actually, that'd be important. Marginal settlements. Allow manual construction. Yeah, I'll need that. Battles less realistic but more action orientated. Nah, I'll leave that off. Alright. So, the point of this game is essentially we are one of the Roman families in the 270 BC. Well, let me just check. Are all the dates the same for the factions? Yeah, they are. So 270 BC in Rome. You play as one of these three families: the Julii, the Brutii, or the Scipii. Yeah, it's like EI. That's how they say themselves. Anyway, and they all have different core values and such, and they're all different families in Rome, as you can tell. Like, this is where the Brutii are, the Scipii are there, and the Julii are there. And Rome is like right there. And the point is, they're all competing over who will really take over Rome. And that's kind of the point of it all. So the actual battle map is not just Rome though, it is all of this province around here, all of Russia. We've got the Northern Africa, even the parts of England, Spain, because the Romans did take quite a bit of it, so it didn't surprise me what's there. Of course, there are bits that are capped off though, so yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at the Julii backstory first. Rome is a place where tradition and history count for much. The legends of the city's founding are important, and the powerful patrician families are directly descended from the first followers of the Romulus. This is going to be a while, isn't it? These historic times demand harsh, decisive action, and this is a tradition that the 10 conservative Romans have maintained to this day. The Romans, including the Julii family, are people for whom politics and war are all or nothing affairs. The fates have not always been kind to the Julii. They are a is it patrician? Yeah, it's a patrician. They are a patrician family, but one whose star has not always been in the ascend. The family's fortunes have declined and then risen over the centuries, so much that they may almost be considered vaguely parvenu, upstarts newly arrived to wealth, power and authority. With the loss of position and status in the past, the other powerful factions of Rome look down, if only ever so slightly, on these new men of Rome. The Julii have had to adjust to these to the realities of politics and power, and have cultivated their popularity with the common people. The rule of Rome may lie with the Senate for now, but the Julii know that the people also have a say in the government. The Senate and the patrician classes need the plebeians to at least go along with their actions. This populist attitude to the common people puts Julii at odds with the other great families, which approach will lead to great power within Rome, and has still to be decided. The Julii will have a commanding position in northern Italy. That means they will be in the vanguard of any struggle against the barbarians. Success there can be translated into political power in Rome itself, as the mob always loves winners. So basically the goals are up here, And my mission, I'm going to get given so many missions, it's going to be a real pain in the arse, saying go here, go here, go here, go here, go here. You get the idea. But and it happens with each of the factions. I mean, I can ignore them, but I really want to use them because they're quite good. So let me have a look at this. Legionary infantry, support limited cavalry. Yeah, it's the same for all these. This is what you start with, the same. Alright, enough chit chat. It's time to start.
Gods. I hate Gauls. My grandfather hated them too. Even before they put out his eyes. Did you think I'd be out here on the frontier without good reason? Yes, Rome needs a strong frontier. No, Rome doesn't need unwashed barbarians at her gates. So, that's why I'm here, the leader of the Julii, to bring Roman order to stinking Gauls. Revenge? That'd be good too. This war against the Gauls won't last long. And when it's done, I've got plans. This is all about power. Power in Rome. Going down that road means dealing with all my rivals. The Senate, the Greeks, those Carthaginian elephant riders, the Scipii and the Brutii families too. After all, the man who controls Rome rules the world. And one day, I will be emperor.
That's the introduction to the Julii family. It does tell you a bunch of stuff. Oh, so by the way, the screen is not a full screen because it's just an old game. Alright, so this is what we're going to get. This is the game. So the Senate is going to give us things. That's Rome. They're going to say, do this. Josh, shut up. They're going to say, do this for me, for the glory of the empire, or whatever, and I'll be rewarded. This is going to give me money, looks like. I want to take this settlement here. They want me to go and kill these rebels, which ain't too hard, right? So I've started off with a force. We got a spy here, so we can spy over here. Let's get a quick start. Just skip there. This guy's influence. Alright, there are lots of things going on, so if you've not played this game before, you'll have no idea. This is a diplomat. They're useful for talks if you want to like trade with people and all that, and I really need to get trades up really quickly, but yeah. And this is an influence. He's basically like slightly influential, but in all honesty, because the guy's like out of 10, it's not influential at all. But he can be useful. So that comes in skill later and is more useful for stuff. So we've got a navy. The navy can't attack the land. They are there for aesthetic when you go to battle, but their entire purpose is solely to transport stuff and protect the seas and make sure that people don't stop you from, trading. Right, so here's your towns. I've got my leader. Oh wait, no, the hare is there, and the my family member. Here's my leader. Okay, so the hare is in the town, and right-click him. Here's his stats. So this is the town stats. They're pretty decent, aside from the squalor. So he's bad at commanding, so he's not very good for fighting. But he's decent at management, so he's alright for money, and he's not very influential. Basically, right. What those three things mean is, close that please, is that your influence is how happy people are. So that's your little face there, green, it means they're really happy. It can change. If you have lower influence, that one person won't be able to do as much impact. So if you've got someone with just one influence, they're not very good. Let me just check this guy, if I can. He's got 3 influence. Same things here. So I'm going to go trade with these people, by the way, because my goal, I really want to be trading with this, and I think my spy's actually in the way. So I'll pull him back. Right. And I'm going to trade with him. Now I know we're enemies. Oh, we can't do it yet. Oh, damn it. These are the Gauls to the north. The Gaelic large town belongs to Gauls. And we'll be going into war with them later on. Because basically this family is meant to hate them, and you get the idea. And Rome. This is Rome. So we and everyone down here is allies. So everyone in Italy is allied, all under Rome. This is the capital. So these are their troops. They've got stronger armies. If I was to just go straight into them, I would probably get destroyed. Because, like, look at that. I mean, Then again, I probably could do it actually. But the issue is then I'd probably break the alliance, and all the other allies would be like, oh god, this guy's breaking alliances, then probably go toward me as well. So, not a good idea. So I think I'll just do what they say, and they want me to take this little town, which has got barbarian peasants and some other thing, which I don't think is going to be very high because it's only rebels. So I could destroy them really easily. Right, and then of course there's my navy to move people. Here's my armies. So we've got a commander, which is a family member. Basically, you get family members, and they're always good to head an army, because like they give separate supports. Whereas an army, if you go around just marching them, they'll get skilled up. It's not that good because you don't really have your general going around doing it for you. Ugh, sorry to yawn them. So it won't really work out. Which is why you get one of these people, a family member or someone who's a heir or any of that stuff. Like there's one, there's my faction leader, so he's got more units and such, so he's more important. And there's one of them as well. So, and there's one more. So yeah, there's 4. One for each of my town, one for each of my armies. Now, we're going to go fight. And I will do the building stuff because you're probably here to watch me fight. So fighting this game isn't just a simple affair unless you want it to be. I mean, you can, but I think I could merge these 2 armies together, but I think I'm going to have them on 2 separate tiles. So I can skip this, but I'm just gonna there's the animation. I have this guy on this tile, right? And we're going to attack them because these 2, if I put them together, they're all in one large army, and I'll attack with all my units. But I want to let the AI take over, because it saves me a bit of time. It allows the AI to do stuff that they want to do, while I also do stuff. So I can either siege it, and it'll take 2 turns, or I can just attack it. And I'm going to attack it straight up. So here we go. Alright, ooh, they've got a lot of troops, but we'll still win this. So 241 men. Leadership is just a long word to this man. Like inspiration, he possesses neither. So apparently he's a poor leader. Where does it say this though? It's like it's just popping up. We've got mine. Ah, there you go. This is leadership. Base style for command, although he sometimes lacks confidence. And is at best you only get mass personality. So he's got some commanding skill. He's got a bit of commanding skill. He's got no commanding skill. He's rebels. So we can either resolve it automatically or we can do it ourselves. If we do it automatically, we will lose troops, but we'll still win likely. It's just a percentage. I think we're just going straight to battle though, because honestly, that's what you're here for. Now this is the actual game part. If you want, you can just do battles and custom skirmishes if you want, which is what we're about to do now. Or you can do what I like to do and do the campaign and do all the city stuff along with it all, and have your own fights wherever you want.
Do not fear these rebel slaves. They are only slaves, and will die as easily as cattle. Now then, look to your front. Mark your target when it comes.
I love the taunting. Alright, time to start deployment. So here is my general. So he's here. Right? He's a bit stronger than everyone else. But I need to remember, if he dies, it's going to be really bad. It's not game over, I can still win without a general. He's also my faction leader too. So losing him is going to be a big blow. So I kind of want to value him. But at the same time, I don't really need to. So, there's that. But what will happen is if he dies, moral's a thing, right? Moral's a really big thing in this. If your people are upset, he ain't going to end well. So let's have a look what we've got. These guys are spearmen. So they are good against horses. So you're going to go to the front line. These are archers. These are good at the back line. Also, they got fire arrows. These are infantry, so they'll stay there. And horses. So this is actually a pretty decent setup here. I'm going to move these guys a little bit back, so they can swap out if they want to. Basically, these guys are good against horses. These guys are good against whatever, really. They're all out, but they're close range. And then we've got archers who will start pounding them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change this up. Move them all back. And we're going to have archers up at the front to start bombarding them. Then we'll have these guys up here so they can swap over if horses decide to rush them. These guys covering the flanks. And horses to go meet them if I need them to. They got basically that's a rallying call. If my people get upset, I can call them all back. There's a run button that makes them guard to guard the area they're in. Set the formation to loose, so that they don't get shot so much. Tight so they can smash through formations really easily. Fire at will, I want that on. These guys have got javelins, so they actually throw stuff at the enemy. So these are technically ranged like these guys. So actually I'm going to put them a bit closer now I think about that. But they are also swords, so they're light infantry. These guys are going to be like the really big hitters. Alright, I think we're ready. Now I do have, there's another army actually on the other side. My allies. How are they doing over here? Normally they don't actually pop up, which is interesting. They have now. So this is their light reinforcements. So we've got some infantry here, some veletites, which essentially are just javelin throwers alone, not archers, and heavy cavalry. So we've got an interesting force here. We're attacking from two fronts. So this is our objective. We got to get to here and cap it and hold it for about 3 minutes, which isn't really needed. Now this is a very weak settlement, so like there's no walls or anything. But yeah, there's not. That's the mark. So there's gonna be a couple of troops. Like they're all gonna be stationed in there, gonna be defending. So let's get started. All right, let's take a quick pause, and I want to see what everything's going on. The music stopped and everything. Right, where are the forces then? All right, they're mostly defending against my side. They've got some light infantry. It's just light infantry and warband and barbarian peasants. Where's their other? Is that it? Is it just these two? It is. I think they're going to run to the other side now because they just realised there's another army. So you know what? Seeing as I don't really need to do my plans, we're gonna group them up and set a formation of that, where it has the missile troops behind, non-missile in front, and cavalry on the wings, which won't really matter with how this is set up. So maybe actually if I just do that, yeah, that'll do. And we're just going to push straight up this hill. And we're not even going to run, we don't need to run. Alright, let's get started. Let's see what my AI is going to do and their AI is going to do. Are they planning to meet me? Looks like the other AI is rushing in. And they've left the commander back, which is decent because when the commander doesn't die, it'll be good. But at the same time, yeah, they're coming to meet me. They know I'm going to be an issue. Alright, so we got my heavy cavalry in front, archers behind that, and then all my melee stuff behind them. So I think when they're going to get close, I'm going to break away my horses, and these archers can stand fast, and we'll have these run in. So yeah, they're going straight to the point. Yeah, this is an easy match. This is going to be an easy win. I'm just going to speed it up actually, honestly. I don't think these guys are even ranged either. Yeah, this is going to be easy. I think I just hold this land right here and then like have my archers just pinning them down, yeah. They'll just die. Yeah, unless they come to meet me and I'll have my horse in the way. I don't want to run because there's no point wasting energy. Seems they ain't moving anywhere. Alright, stay where you are. Alright, the archers are off. Look. Yeah. These guys getting pounded. Alright, they're coming to meet me. Then I'll come and meet them. And then I'm going to get them to run. Charge right in there. Yeah, look at this. Ooh. Ooh, down, son. The horses are just charging around in there. I might lose a couple of horses to a couple of these, but it'll be alright. I mean, my commander is in there. I'm slightly worried about my commander. There he is. He's right in the front line, which is dangerous. So I think I'm going to pull him out. I'm going to have the infantry take over. But the entire point of that was to smash the front lines. The reason why I didn't go all the way in with keeping it up was because if my commander dies, it's going to be a really bad thing. And I don't want to waste him. He's valuable to me. Come on, run. Get out of there. There you go, trade places. Alright, you'll be good out there and back. The archers are still pinning him. The other AI is coming in. Oh yeah, they got archers off. Yeah, this is game over. They've met my swordsman. Their general's running. Where is his general? It's somewhere in that formation. You see, if you kill the general, they all get upset and start fleeing the battlefield. Yeah, they're surrounded on 3 fronts now. Look at this. And this is game over. They got nowhere to run. Yep. The general's somewhere in there. He's going to die in a second. It's going to pop up. Yeah. That's what you call a clear victory. There's a general. And his general's dead.
The enemy general is dead. His men know their doom approaches.
Now all I need to do is kill the remaining units and it's game over. So I'm going to just get all my units in there now. Oh, never mind. Just continue battle. Right, I'm going to have them just kill the last couple of units. Where are they at? I can't even see them in all the bloody men. We won. That's it. They're all dead. We killed every single one of them. Alright, time to see the stats. How did we do? Right, so we lost 22 men in that, which against rebels isn't really that good. But then again, you can lose more men in a riot. So, wasn't that bad, I guess.